Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing? Oh, I forgot my laptop. Doggone it. Hang on 1 second, you guys. I can't see that far away. Hold on 1 second. I thought I had everything, but I didn't. I wanted to say thank you for a couple of gifts. All right, let me bring this up. Here we go. Hopefully that'll be okay there. All right. And there was an issue with the last video with a whole bunch of ads that snuck in. So I just, something in my settings was snafu'd because, I don't normally do that. So I fixed it. So it should be okay for this time. I wanted to say thank you very much. Good vibes. She made this beautiful purse to carry my cards in. And then this other inside, which I think I'm going to use for my glasses. So isn't that beautiful? Like my favorite color. My brother painted one wall in my house this color. So thank you so much for good vibes. I went to my office building, the glorious Petri dish. And she also sent me this beautiful water bottle that I'm going to take on my bike with me. So thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate it. And I also wanted to say thank you to Rosemary Ruffton. All right, so I'm getting to some of the other things. Thank you so much. You guys are so cool. I haven't been to the Petri dish in a while, so that's what I call it. Because, if you're new to the channel, that's where my office is, and they don't wear masks there, and so they like to spread things around. All right, I've got lots of good questions, and wanted to start off with, card of the day, which is the Knight of Wands. And yesterday we had the full moon in Pisces, and we have the autumn equinox tomorrow, and I didn't get to do my live with Linda G because she threw her back out. Everyone send loving healing prayers to Linda G. And then tomorrow, on the equinox, the first day of fall, Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice and Tony from Shine Hawk Healing, Shamanic Healing, will be on my channel. And it'll be 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific. Hi, everyone in the chat. Oh, my gosh. Thanks for coming today. Knight of Wands. This is such a big card because, hi, Ian. This is a move mountains card. It's magical energy. It pushes through any places that have been stagnant. It brings you important information to help you move forward with your goals. It's everything from hot passion. He's quite the lusty guy, sorry. Hot passion to new lovers. Be careful, though. Be careful, this guy. He'll forget your name by tomorrow. I'm just kidding. Gonna get in trouble today, I can tell. So it's a lot of, really fast motion, hot, heavy, passionate travel. You can see it's going past the pyramids here in the Rider-Waite. So anything can happen, from new love to new information, to just breakthrough information to help you get past the sticking point. It's all kinds of fun. Hi, David. And I like his energy. And usually when we get this card, we usually get word of an indictment. Just, since we've been reading, pre-pandemic, since Trumpty Dumpty got in. So what is with this hair? What I don't know. Who cares? Not important. All right. So this usually means we're on it. There's some breaking news. Every time we've gotten this for card of the day before, somebody got indicted, and you get an indictment. So I like this guy. I like him more and more and more. All right. Lots of fun in romance, but that doesn't mean he's going to stick around because he's got pyramids to visit. Oh, Linda G and I scheduled for next Monday. We haven't settled on a time yet. So, hi, Deborah. Okay. We saw, oh, and then just a quick note. Autumn's 1000th show is on Friday, and I will be popping in there too. So that will be lots of fun. We'll have a big old party for Autumn. We saw Trudeau winning, but he would have a really difficult time, and he did, and he's in. But right now, Mr. Boris is over visiting Mr. Biden. And I want to see, what's their relationship really like? Let's just look into that. I want to see. All right. Okay. I got good sleep. Hi, Miss Becca. I got great sleep last night. We had a thunderstorm 2 nights in a row. That was awesome. Okay. What is the relationship like between Biden and Boris? They remain optimistic about it. That's good to see. That's an interesting analogy, Ian. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay. There isn't a whole lot of fancy footwork going on in this. They're just sort of waiting to see how it will grow. They've planted some seeds, so. I'm not sure Biden has invited Boris into all the reindeer games because he's sort of just hanging out there. And the cup of love is on its side. It's going to take, that's my 6-month card. That's just an agreement that I have with my angels and guides when doing timing. So it's going to take a while. They have not the best history. So, and I don't think Biden likes some of his ties or ways of the past. Yeah, they were in conflict. So the good little rivalries going on there, you know. It's not so great so far. Oh yeah, I like him. He's just like Satan. Okay, yeah. He's concerned about the root of Boris, his past, where he's come from in the past. I think he's sort of willing to give him a little bit of a chance here. He's like, well, I'll give it some patience. I'll control what I'm saying about to him. I'm going to pray for the best when he's turned the page and from his past shenanigans. All right, looks like maybe we can do a deal. He has his eye on him. I think he's going to test him. That's what this looks like to me. And I'm not quite sure why. It's just, for some reason, I think he's going to watch his interactions with for some reason, the Saudi government, I'm not sure why that is. I can't figure that out, but it just came in my head. So there it has to go out. Doesn't need to make sense to me. But this is, I might even trick him. But he's going to give him some crumbs. He's going to give Boris some crumbs. Boris is going to see Biden as evasive. They will, if he takes the bait and if he behaves himself, then they can work together on a couple of things. But it's pretty clearly they don't really state how they feel about one another. And they don't trust one another. So, but at the end, they look like they can come up with a few things. So that's good. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Sherry. There's Jay. Yes, please double check that you've subscribed and hit the bell. Thank you. All right. I did have some people tell me they weren't getting notified. And I did, I think Ian said there's other readers on. So sometimes that happens. This is a new schedule for me. I've only been doing it for, 4 weeks or something like that. But it's the one I'm going to stick to. It's the one that works out best for my reading schedule. Because I read 6 days a week. So, and I'm very grateful for that. Okay. I wanted to ask very specifically because there was another CIA member that was hit with the Havana syndrome when he was on a trip to he or she. I don't know if it was a he or she. On a trip to India. I want to know who's behind these Havana attacks. That's the high frequency sound, or where they can do damage to your brain. I don't know all that much about it. I just know it's a like a microwave frequency to really do terrible damage to you. Okay, thanks, Mr. Ian. All right. All right, so let's see who's behind these Havana style high frequency attacks. Yeah, you may need to reset the notification. I had to do that. I wasn't getting notified when Johnny was on live, so I had to reset mine. Thank you. Okay, there's our card of the day. So we are going to be made aware of this, thank God. So right? Yeah, it's somebody. We're definitely being, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. We're being betrayed. Yeah, it's just like Earth Mama just said. Who is behind these Havana syndrome attacks? I'm gonna take my time with this. Okay. Boy, we don't see it. And it's a gamble for them to do this. It's the Fool card. Okay, it's definitely not coming from within. It's definitely in another place. And I think it's important to note here that it looks like there have been plants here, possibly in some of the important government buildings. So this is difficult, or where leaders meet, or maybe even the Pentagon. So for entertainment purposes only. We will hear about this as well. There will be an informant. So it's across seas, and even in some places where we're just not even cognizant. Now, how much of this comes out to us? I mean, I know there were some problems in Washington before, I'm pretty sure. It causes confusion, worry, anxiety, and it could be at nighttime as well. Wow. So these placed by at a time of celebration and or by women. There will be charges. We will find them. Okay, now I'm not getting a country yet. Oh, now I did. It's the Poodster. It's competition. Fights. Skirmishes. He's so jealous. He is so jealous because he is so, oh man. Okay, so that's who it is. Okay, so, or at least it's coming from that country, all right? Because the card for the EAU and Saudis and stuff like that, for me, is the Lover's card, and the card for China for me is the Judgment card. Okay, so but this is Pood. Yeah, there you go. Which you need text me which one you thought gave the country away. And I think they celebrate over this. I'm really concerned about where this is going. Let's just extend that just a smidge. So, Seven of Swords when you're doing the reading. Okay. Oh, but you didn't mean this one though, right? The 6. Okay. Okay. Hi, Tony. See you tomorrow. Everyone check out Shining Hawk Healing's page. She does great shamanic healing. Got lots of lessons there. All right, so let's just look at government buildings in the United States. Are there going to be, sneaky. Are there going to be Havana syndrome attacks, more of these in the United States? Lucky girl is in the house. Okay, so this is just a continuation of what we had, right? Yep. This is pulling down here. I'm going to do this. So just pull off. Okay. All right, so yes. Patience and persistence. So it's slowly, excuse me, done slowly. There's the buildings again. That's what I saw. That's what I was really concerned about when I saw we just did that other spread. It's done over time. And also overseas with the merchant card. Okay, here's something in November, December. This is Scorpio, Sagittarius with death and temperance. There's the other Russia card. Oh, God. Oh, it could be travel over to. Now I have the one we just talked about. Something with the Saudi government. This isn't good. So that's a little scary to me. Oh my God, and look who's on the bottom. This is all over the place. This is just all over the place. We were just discussing this. So he is doing this to the others as well. So this is just so much larger than, and of course we're not going to hear anything like this unless, until those informants come out. But isn't that crazy that I just said these, or our angels are now showing this? It's other countries involved as well. How crazy is that? Gosh, that gives me goosebumps all the way up and down my arms. All right, let me put my foot up here. One of the dogs stepped on my foot. Captain stepped on my foot, the kid's dog, right in the bad spot, you guys. I couldn't tell Jake. I couldn't tell my son. I couldn't tell him. Okay. Now I want to take a look. Boy, that was icky. We got to lighten it up. Now, listen. Macron is madder than a murder hornet and called his ambassador home because he didn't get the submarine deal, or he wasn't consulted. And we've done ugly things before. I don't even know how ugly this is. All right. Just how mad is he, Macron, and what happens between our relationship with, between Macron and Biden? Are they going to be able to iron this out? There's Freddie, too. All right. Macron, France, and Biden, their relationship. Are we going to be able to take the pout off his and they're going to take back the Statue of Liberty? They're going to get that mad. One more flip there. Okay. Wow, I can't believe how those cards came out. I mean, I don't know why that shocks me. It just still shocks me, I guess. So. So rather than throw out a nuke, thank God. But I mean, still, that's what the Poodster's doing, Okay. He threw down the sword. Macron is like, nope. There's the call. Hey, ambassador, you get your buns back home. We're not dealing with them anymore. This bromance is over. You told me you'd deal with me. You left me out. You hurt my heart. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Sometimes that's who we are. Okay. Both sides still think it's possible to work out some sort of a deal. This was very upsetting. It was really, their bromance went, south of the border there. All right. Okay. He felt manipulated. He's mad. So but there's hope. We're gonna say, okay, we're gonna keep this deal over here and we'll give you this deal. It's even better. But wait, there's more. All right, and then there's some acquiescing. Oh boy, we're seen as the bully. They do not, I would not, Americans need to be careful going over there right now. They better be careful. I would not want to be going over there right this second. Listen, they think we're crazy anyway. They don't like us. They really do not like us. I have heard crazy stories about people going to France. Now, I know Becca went there and she had a great time, right? Right before the pandemic hit. But I've had friends come back and say, whoa, they do not. They think we're silly. Okay, it's going to get better. And there's going to be somebody, maybe, you know, maybe someone like Angela Merkel or somebody that comes to help put everybody in the boat and get us all to the right place. So they'll sign a deal, and maybe we do give them a submarine deal or something, little something on the side. Not French fries, right, Tony? Oh, God. Gonna give them some on the side because we were cheat. We were bad. We just did what we wanted to do, regardless of how it made other people feel. And we didn't tell them about it, and it was really bad. But they'll work something out. This is good. They'll be friends again. So it's good. Okay. That makes me feel better. What's on the bottom? Yep. It takes everybody in the world. It's a small world after all. I won't sing anymore, I promise. All right. Speaking of singing or crying, Eric Trump was on Fox with Maria Bartiromo, and he was whining like you wouldn't believe. He was saying the Democrats are doing this, the Democrats are doing this, they're weaponizing they're weaponizing that, and they've turned this whole thing so against my whole entire family, and every time we turn around, we're getting subpoenaed for this and subpoenaed for this, and my father's business and subpoenaed for this. So you guys, out of, I think Becca calls him I eat paste, own mouth, they're getting hit with subpoena after subpoena after subpoena. So you and I don't see everything, and the news doesn't tell us everything. In last month's reading, I saw that there would be indictments formed, and they're in a folder, and they already have them ready to go for Trump. I just think they're prioritizing how they're going to put this in this check. Everybody can't, the DOJ has to prioritize what they want to go after. And I think that's what they've worked out, and they're getting ready to go with it. Now, so Eric is saying they've just been, pummeled by subpoenas. And Jay's question is, will any of the Trump family members, will any of them be indicted by the end of the month? Yes, the French are very nice and polite. Really, yes. I'm like half French. I don't know which side it is. They really are. But I've heard some tough travel stories. Okay. Will any, Jay wants to know. Let's ring the bell. Let's ring the bell for Eric. Says every family member is getting pummeled with subpoenas. Will any of the Trump family members be indicted by the end of September is what Jay wants to know. Please, guides and angels. By the end of September. I think they've already been drawn up in the month of August, because that was one of the best guided readings I've gotten from my angels with specific timing. So I think it was really put together in August. So I'd be surprised. They didn't come out now. Jay wants to know, will any of the Trump family members be indicted by the end of September? Where we hear about it, where it's there for all to see. You know, I really should bring that video to the top of my page. I think we're wearing a brown and black shirt under this. It's actually a sundress. All right. Yeah, they're not having parties anymore. They're not. This is it. Here's the heavy hand with the club, and they're not. I want to see those. I want to see some pentacles with papers. There we go. All right. Yep. Oh, it's the end of their. Now, is this the inaugural celebration? Oh, boy. Boy, the ties to that family go in all different directions. It's just like that big coronavirus spike all over the place. Got digs into everybody. Who's beholden to who? All right, I said I wanted to see the pentacles, and now we're seeing them. I still want to see. They're still working on it. There's so much. There's so much. Take heart. In the meantime, it's like Biden's world is imploding. Still working on it. Still hearings. I'm wondering if this is I don't have the Queen of Cups. That would be Ivanka. I think they have to go in to give depositions. So we're going to hear first that they're called in for questioning. That's what I'm getting. We're going to hear first. Okay. And that could be because Weisselberg, the dude under him, McConkie or something like that, the one that used to be the bodyguard, he is giving up some info. That is going to send this house of cards tumbling. But I'm going to say women are in trouble. We're getting girls here. So I'm going to say the party and the women first. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. I don't know if they'll actually be indicted. I would have liked to have seen the Page of Pentacles. Is that for me? Like here, and you get served this paper and that's it. But this is definitely going down. It doesn't mean it isn't going to happen. I can rephrase this question again. And we could ask it this way. Who in the Trump family will be indicted first? Will face an indictment first? McConkie. Yeah, Calamari. Yeah, that really sounds like calamari. Oh my gosh, I just make stuff up when I can't. When it comes to names. Oh my God, that's too funny. Okay. All right, which one of Trump's family gets indicted first? Which family member? You know, if that's two women, it could be Melania and Ivanka. God, we've never even had a first lady get in trouble before. This is crazy. Man, talk about strange. All right, let's see who we get. Do we get boys or girls? It's one of the kids. It's also a yes card. Still getting the Queen of Pentacles. I wonder if that's the prosecutor, though. Let's see. They're feared. Oh, boy. Someone bails and blames the girls. Sneakers. Sneaky Pete's. Oh, Dad's up here at the top. Wow, there's the Judge. There's the Emperor. This is SDNY. They already know. Listen, they already know this is coming. They're already aware. And Bartiromo didn't even know what to say to Eric when he was losing it. Oh, this is all over the place. There's so many things here that are being investigated. This is all over the. Okay, so yes. I mean, there's my Page of Pentacles or Ace of Pentacles is yes. But this is the Libra card. I just feel like by the end of the year, because we got November, December, October, so, but then here's the Virgo card. So I think we're right there, but we still have girls here. And he's up here at the top. So I'm going to say either, and I don't usually like that for Ivanka. So I'm going to say he does, and some charges come out with the inauguration. And I have one more male over here. This is all over the place. So I think it's just going to be, just like we saw before, I think there's so much going to happen that it will sort of be like the Tower moment. They're getting it all sorted out. So just hang in there. It hasn't come to the light yet, but it will. And Biden does have his thumb on this. And he does want the Russia stuff to be a big, important thing here. So this is so much larger. Hi, Autumn. We spoke your name earlier. I'll be seeing you on Friday for your 1000th show. All right. Now, we saw, I've done readings on Kyrsten Sinema, not reading on her again. That was clear as day. And just like Trump, I already know those are sealed. They have their own, he has his own folder. He's in so much trouble. So Sinema is too, and she's lost her way. She doesn't even know what she stands for any longer. And people will not back her. She is losing it. But Manchin is still in there. I want to know if anyone, first of all, his daughter is going to, I want to know if she's going to be in big trouble. Heather Bresch. She was CEO of the Mylan EpiPen, Mylan Drug Company. And she had a deal, and even Pfizer, when that made me mad. Woo, was I hot when I heard that. Raising the price of people's medicine and children's medicine for their allergies. And they expire in 9 months, so you have to buy 2 of them in a pack twice a year. You know, just to make sure that your kids are okay. That is like the worst thing. Hi, 5 Paces. Okay. I want to know, because somebody needs to take, all right, use your imagination what they need to do to Manchin with this, okay? Just use your imagination. I want to know, is Heather Bresch, Manchin's daughter, for price gouging, the EpiPen. I have a cat hair or something right there. Isn't that lovely? Oh, we love our kitties, but we just don't like their hair. Okay. Is Heather Bresch, B-R-E-S-C-H. Is she getting in trouble? Man, she needs to be in big trouble. Wow, that was really hot. Wow, I hope you're right, Ian. Heather Bresch. Is she going to be brought up in charges for price gouging for medicine and making deals with Pfizer so that they wouldn't do the Epicure or Epiquick or something like that as another choice? Okay. So the deal that Pfizer made, and there are emails, this is all on paper. It's all on paper. She did a good job. Okay. Yep, there's the deals. The competition, the emails, and who she spoke with. And so there it is. Okay, now let's see. And I'm getting goosebumps. So this affected so many more people than what we know. Wow. So I think she gets in trouble for the collusion, the part she played in getting Pfizer and Mylan involved, so Pfizer would not produce the alternative choice at a cheaper option so that Mylan could make more money. That's where she gets into this. It's into this deal, how they did it together with this. The deal is the challenge. There's the big money. Wow, this is big money. But you know what? That doesn't mean you get away with it. Lots of times it does. Good. Well, that's our hopes and fears, right? Okay, good. They are going to come after her for this. Okay, I would have really liked to have seen, this is the sword of justice. I would have liked to have seen, the tower or the death card or something like that. But I'll take the sword of justice, and I'll take that as a yes. She is going to get in trouble. It is. It's the worst. That when you involve possibly keeping children from their medication, there's a special place for you, where, for that, right? Because that's a big one when you start involving the children. That's a biggie. All right, so yes, and the greed in the deal. And I think, too, with the Knight of Pentacles, it will be the profit and the things that were put on paper. So she is. So she is going to be in trouble. Now, how does that affect Manchin? Is anyone going to, oh my God, Tony, I'm so sorry. Your husband has to have the EpiPens. Okay, sorry. Okay. So what happens to Manchin? Listen, I don't understand how this has gone this long, like many other things. But someone has to put the screws to him. Now, hopefully this starts the earth rumbling, right? Hi, GM Dave. All right, so what happens to Manchin? Is he going to be able to still pull all these strings? What happens to Manchin in light of his daughter's circumstances? Now, does he approve of that? Do we know? Oh, thanks, Miss Deborah. That's very sweet of you. My children have done things that I didn't approve of. I can't. Oh, man. What happens to Manchin? Lord Kettle, they will. I think that was, it really lightened my soul. I think that's what gave me extra pep in my step this morning, is when I saw that Eric Trump was whining on Bartolomeo's. Subpoena after subpoena, everybody in my family, every time we try, I was like, yes, yes, yay. Okay. All right, it comes into question for sure. Oh, but there are other money deals that affect him. They're going after him now. He's become a target. So there's incoming. GM Dave Chum. That was funny. Okay, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. This starts to make an issue. Oh, yeah. There's so much more information. Listen, we can't even contain this. Shooting arrows, okay, coming in. They're coming in so fast, it causes quite a commotion, and all kind of speculation and even whistleblowers. But there is yet another. Deal. And it's probably with, like Exxon and, oh yeah, there's more. This night is facing in an opposite direction. There's at least 3 different things here. One with her, we can link that to. Something else that he's being paid for, and yet something else that he promised, a female CEO of something, not even his own daughter. Oh my gosh. Because in the middle of that, some oligarchy money, and you oligarchy money. Oh boy. Yes. So, yep. And he got some of that GOP money from the Pootie stuff. Yeah, so his cards don't look so great. These certainly aren't cards of victory for him. He will find himself even more in the thick of things. But he does have difficulty. Does he keep his power now is what I want to ask. Is he able to keep making problems? Does he think he's going to stay up on top with this? I think someone's going to hit him with checkmate. They just can't allow this to continue. There's a reason this is all coming to light right now. We love that part. Nope, he's going upside down. Coins are going to start coming out of his pocket. Nope, he does not have the power in the mouth. Daughters underneath, money, hearings. Okay, he thinks so. Now this is larger. This combo here is larger than what's coming here. He thinks his greed is out of control and he takes it too far. They're coming in. He's well aware. No, they're coming after him. He hopes and thinks he can. He's a wishing upon a star. Nope. More will come out. And it will seem so timely, right when we need to get some crucial votes passed, right? Emotions will hit an all-time high. Secrets will be exposed. So this isn't a victory card. This is, I'm sitting on secrets, but I feel that they will come to light. Yeah. So I don't think he steps in his greed, his past greed will haunt him. I wanted to see more bad cards there, but I feel good for this. He steps in his own, you know what. Okay. I love this card, but when I'm asking about someone's own behavior, this means, you know, their secrets come to light, or you get in your own way, something you've done, something gets revealed, because she has all the secrets written in the Torah here. Okay. Jay, do you have a last question before I take a look at what's in store for you and I for today and tomorrow, the fall equinox? I'll be with Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice and Tony from Shining Hawk Healing tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific. Nothing from you? Well, thanks, a greener Kim. Anybody have another political question before I ask about what you and I need to know most? I thought I had enough to fill up the whole. Is China's leader trying to become more a part of Western civilization and peace? All right, we can ask that. Is China's leader trying to become more a part of Western civilization and peace? They want to be it. They want to be numero uno. And they could do this. This means I have the info. Thanks. Pamela, yep, I'll be with Linda G, and I had to reschedule for next Monday. All right, I've got the last question. China's leader trying to become more of a part of it. No, they want to become their own. They want to do it all their way. And they think they have the wherewithal to pull it off. And they'll end up digging out that financial real estate company that upended the market. They're going to have to. They don't have any other choice. They know they have to fix things. No, they want to do it their way. That's my China card. They want to do it their way. They don't want to be like us. They want to lead in the internet. Will they involve Russia? No, they want all the power themselves. So they do not want to create anything like the current debacle and divided nation that you know who made happen, you know? Oh boy, did he have the whisperings into Trump's ear, and Trump still, oh boy, I don't even want to go there. Okay, so the answer to that question is no. They want to be number one all by themselves. They don't want to be anything like us. Nope. Okay. All right. Now let's look at you and I. You and I. It's the fall. I have hope here. I think things are going to get better. I think we're going to be truly happy. Oh, that's right. Doggone it. I wanted to ask about the virus. We can ask about that tomorrow with Johnny and Tony. But one quick question. Are we going to have another wave of either the Delta or any other variant, COVID variant, before the end of the year? Like a October, November wave, October, November, December wave of either Delta or any other variant of coronavirus. Does it take an uptick again? We're finally getting it to come down now. It was so terrible, and there weren't any masks to be seen, especially in the Petri dish office building. I'm not going back till this is. I had plans to go back November, but I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. We might get. Why is delay on its side? We don't get the delay? Shoot. All right, we've got to. They're working on getting all the government and military people vaccinated. Oh boy. Shoot. Okay. Not enough people are getting it. They're trying, but they can't change the perception. That's what this is. The hangman is on his side. Even when he's upright, we realize we need a change of perception. So we're willing to surrender something to get to it. But when it's on its side, we can't even see that this is, oh boy, this is bad. So you know whobies are not getting their shots. And this means it makes it really tough on other people. And I think there's going to be grave concern and worry. Now, this isn't the most terrible, but I think we're going to lose people to some breakthrough cases here. Okay. And I'm still getting the children up at the top. We're going to get more people to come on board because of the numbers of children. So this isn't terrible, but it's enough to be very, it will make people very anxious. It's for the people who just won't. They can't see. And they're just, we need to just mandate it. Get it over with. Oh, Lord. Okay. I still feel like they're going to come up with even another kind of medicine, though. Maybe one of the sniffer medicines or even a pill. God, wouldn't that be cool? This happens after, I think, children have a tough time because I'm still getting the child up at the top. All right. So I'm not getting the tower, which is a really great sign. But we didn't ask about January, February, March. Maybe we'll ask about that tomorrow. Okay. Now let's look for you and I real quick. I have to help a friend with an emergency real estate reading between a couple places. But I'm happy to help, you know? I'll be eating some lunch and doing some cards for her. All right. What do you and I need to know for this fall equinox? What is the most important information that we need to know for today and tomorrow? Don't worry. Are things worrisome? Sometimes, yes, they are, but don't worry. Get your rest. This is a big deal for getting rest. Okay? Okay, I think there's gonna be more breakthrough cases. So we're gonna hear about that. You know, we're already hearing there's senators, there's the Angus dude from Maine, dude, a bunch of other ones. Okay. Even Chris Rock. Okay. We're searching for information. The information is coming. A lot of it, many of it has been compiled already. So we think the justice card is on its side, but it isn't. All right. We've got this. People are working together to make these things happen. So have faith. Know that all things go through cycles and change and time. This is a great time to get together with somebody who is already vaccinated. Kids are going to be okay. I think we're going to hear a lot more information about the bullies. So 45, I think this is very enlightening. So I just want you to keep the faith. All the cards around it are supportive. And maybe we're even going to, just come up with it's our way or the highway for this when it comes, especially to the kids. So I don't want you to worry. This is the time to, be careful, watch your sleep, don't worry. But it's just going to take a little bit longer, but it's already happening. So be happy. Okay. We're good. Yeah. So all the infighting's going on. It's all going to come to the light. And I think it's going to be much better than what we think. Okay. And there's always going to be bullies. It just gives us more work for the light workers. It keeps us gainfully employed, right? I'm just kidding. Okay, guys. Much love to you. I'll see you tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific with Johnny and Tony. And we'll see you then. Bye. Bye. Have fun, you guys.